So the Kronkosky Charitable Foundation did a study for Autism Lifeline Links, looking at the number of people with autism and intellectual disabilities in San Antonio, Bexar County, and their surrounding areas. One of the biggest takeaways from that is that we know now that there are approximately 21,000 adults with comorbid diagnosis of autism and/or intellectual developmental disabilities. Within that population, the cost to us as Bexar County residents is about $730 million annually. This is for educational or post-educational care, this is for attendant care, this is for medical services. So that $730 million is obviously quite an extensive number for us as a community. What we also know about that population is that approximately 86% of those adults, of those 21,000 adults with autism and intellectual disabilities, is that they are living at home with a family caregiver. And that is a humongous number, just to know that we have so many people who are living with their mom, with their dad, maybe with their sibling in our community-based settings or their family home. And the question for us as a community is, what are they going to do? Where are they going to live? Who is going to support them when that caregiver is no longer able to care for them, or when they're no longer able to live at home with that family caregiver? San Antonio Life Academy does many things for families in San Antonio who are caring for a loved one with an intellectual disability or autism. One of the biggest things is that they really are taking that time that once the school bus stops, which is after these guys are, I call them guys, are no longer eligible for education services within the school systems, their learning does not stop. They still have desires, hopes, dreams, just like every one of our neurotypical children does. They want friends, they want a job, they want to live independently, they want to have their own apartment, they want everything in life that every other child wants or every other young adult wants. And what SA Life Academy does is they're really excellent about taking the young adult, receiving them where they are. So assessing what they have learned at school already, assessing what they've learned at home or with their family or in their social groups, and then building upon that, building that capacity so that they can live their fullest and most true life. So even if you don't have a child or a loved one with a developmental disability, we all want for our families the best possible life. We want that for our children, we want that for ourselves, and we want that for our community. Knowing that every person who lives in San Antonio has the opportunity to fulfill their hopes and dreams and be the best version of themselves is what makes us an amazing town. And knowing that programs like SA Life exist, who are doing this for our most vulnerable children and our most vulnerable families, is what makes San Antonio a great city. And so we're really proud of SA Life Academy and hope they continue to go and grow and do this for more and more families and guys with intellectual disabilities.